far and away glens of the wildwood forest stood a mountain, and nestled into its base, safe and secluded, was a cavern. Here there lived a bear. A solitary beast she was, so it came as quite a shock when, after lying down for her winter's hibernation, our friend was startled awake by an intruder. She rubbed her eyes, yawned, and quite grumpily took to all fours to roar, a great earth-shaking roar.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Cool it, bear!
Came a small but rude voice. Against all hitherto understood odds, there sat a burly herring perched upon a stone.
Little fish,
said the bear.
It's most unusual to see you out of the river. I could have you for my breakfast.
Watch it, said the fish.
I ain't no toaster strudel.
The fish explained. The night prior, his tributary home had been attacked by a ferocious fiend of the forest known as the Grolk. The cocky kipper swore the Leviathan had tentacles adorned with rusty hooks and razor-sharp fins. The fish fought valiantly against the Grolk, darting about and nibbling at its toes. Still, the foul beast gobbled up his brothers and sisters. Only our lucky friend had escaped to the shelter of the cave.
School's out. You know what I'm saying? So, I need a place to crash. Just don't eat me, all right?
Having no taste for the downtrodden, the bear agreed on the condition the fish keep quiet so she could get a good winter's rest. They shook on it, and that night the bear set about her snooze once more. The next morning, a loud crash awoke her. She assumed her new tenant had broken their agreement, but instead found herself surrounded by a brood of bunnies, bobbing up and down.
No, please don't hurt us, Miss Bear.
Oh, you rabbits rouse me. Just run along home now and I won't chew you up.
The rabbits panicked. You see, the night before, many heroic hares were lost in a Grolk attack that demolished their burrow. Going back outside scared them more than the bear's claws.
The Grolk has the jaws of an ocelot. It's quicker than a cougar. It has the claws of a bear. No offense. We tried to fight it. We got them on the back, bopped it on the head. But it can't be stopped. We're terrified. Can we stay here?
The bear is, exasperated and exhausted, approved so long as the rabbits promised to stay very, very quiet as she slept. Perhaps none will find it surprising that the following morning, the browbeaten bear was shaken awake again. This time, a molted old owl had fluttered into the cave. The bear chomped at him.
Owl,
she said,
you must go. There's no room at the inn. I'm put out, cheesed off, and oh so tired.
The owl calmly protested, for the Grolk had recently torn through the forest, pulling up trees and snacking on whatever bird fell from their limbs.
I tried pecking at its eyes, but it's got marble peepers and claws of chicken wire and stands taller than the highest tree to hoot, or rather to boot, if you'll pardon me.
And yes, the bear shrugged and told the owl to pipe down and join the others on the far side of the cavern so she could sleep away the cold months ahead. And sleep she did, until... crash! The bear's den trembled. The walls of the cave were torn asunder to make way for a colossal beast with mangy fur and hook-like claws, fire breath and snow sneezes. The evil Grolk had come to the bear's den at last.
Oh, I've had it,
growled the bear.
Come on, you lot. Let's best this beast.
She let out a powerful roar and began climbing up its legs as she would a tree. The herring flopped up and charged to nibble at the Grolk's toes. Being ticklish, the monster giggled. Next, the rabbits bounded up the monster's back and thumped at it with their long feet while the bear continued her ascent. The owl circled the creature's head, pecking about its face and eyes. Having finally reached the Grolk's shoulders, the bear chomped down until the beast could take no more. With a petulant cry, it fell and shook the foundations of the very forest. The sobbing Grolk clambered from the den into the far reaches of the wildwood, never to be seen again. This team of forest dwellers were quite proud of their victory.
We got that mook good, eh?
said the fish.
We're free! We're safe!
The rabbit squealed.
We could not have done this alone,
said the owl.
It takes a forest, or rather, it takes a village. Apologies.
Though all this was very true, you see no animal could have wrenched the wildwood from this great evil's clutches alone. The bear had nothing to say on the matter. She was already asleep. The others curled up around the dozing bear and with a solemn good night, shut their eyes and drifted off into the best night's sleep of their lives.